We are in Lakeside, California live. It is July 4th, 2025, the 4th of July, one of my happy places. I often have lunch here, my go-to spot. It's such a beautiful park, and we've got the beautiful lake, two parts of the lake, uh, and lots of visitors today, and animals and birds and ducks and geese and so forth. And we're going to meet a very special person today, and we're going to come up here and so happy to finally interview this young lady, musician, songwriter, and up here in a minute here, get a little closer. And we're with a very
Hello.
special person, and you are?
Hi, my name's Miranda Ramos. I'm a local Lake Cityan. Is that what we call ourselves these days? But I'm a local here in San Diego. I was born and raised here. I'm native. I'm a local singer-songwriter. So I play at little wineries, bars. We do big gigs with my full band as well. I'm also with a rock band called ALT2K. And then I do little singer-songwriter stuff on the side. Let's see, what else about me? I have 3 kids, and they are all musicians as well. So we love going out and playing music together, big family events. So I think what I want Lakeside most to know about the singer-songwriter vibe is to come out and support live music. We can't do what we love to do, and I don't have a job if you don't come out and enjoy what we do. I write a lot of songs about feelings and healing. Then I write some sassy stuff just because it's fun. But my favorite thing to do is heal through the songwriting process. And so for me, it's really important that I capture a mood or a feeling or a vibe. And I write a lot of songs that people find connections to. And I think that's what's most important for me as an artist, is to connect with the people.
So, Miranda, how did this all start?
How did this all start? That's a great question. I've been singing and performing in the theater since I was a little kid, and music has always been a love of mine. I have been a singer since I was very, very young, but I really pursued my career early on. So I do work full time, and I have a big girl job. But it wasn't until my kids were a little bit older where I felt like I had the time and the energy to get back into music. And I really found that it makes me a better person and a better mom, to have this kind of outlet and to be able to heal through the songwriting process. And my kids and I are all survivors of domestic abuse. And so coming out of that, through my divorce and healing through all of that. I mean, I'm still probably not healed all the way. I'm still writing songs about everything. But for me, getting back into music has been quite the journey. So I started in like cover bands and just singing cover songs. And then I had to break away and say, hey, like, I think I can do this. I think I can actually be a songwriter. And I got some lessons about songwriting, and I picked up a guitar, and the rest is kind of history. So I left the cover band world, and then I started singer songwriting, doing stuff on my own. And then I recently started my own band. So like, we actually have a Miranda Ramos band. We're a 6-piece band, full sound, big energy. But then I get the best of both worlds, because I get to do this with just a guitar and me, and then I get to do the big stages with the full band. So I get the best of both worlds. It's awesome.
So, do you write and compose most of the songs you play?
I do. So most of the stuff that I play as a singer-songwriter starts with me. So I'll have an idea and I'll write, I'd probably say 90% of the lyrics down. I'm not as good at composing and putting the songs to music. So I work with a lot of really talented other folks. So people like Ashley E. Norton. I work with Brian Wilson a lot. I work with Doug Walker. And they're really good about like taking my idea and getting the chords down and the melodies and how it's going to flow. And so, the best part about music is I truly believe that we're all better together, and to not have that idea of, oh, I need to be the best and, push everyone away. And it's not a competition, and it shouldn't be, because we're all better together. And so I've found this little community of people who are just all in that zone of like, hey, let's do this together. Let's make this fun. Let's collaborate. And so I feel really blessed for that.
And we have something very special coming up on the 6th annual 9/11 Memorial Walk and event in Lakeside, and you're going to be the featured singer. And can you kind of tell us about that song? It's really very powerful, and we all look forward to it.
Yeah,
Hearing
that
it.
that song is incredible. It came out after September 11th, and so it's not a song I wrote. We're gonna cover "Where Were You When the World Stopped Turning," and it's just a powerful song about 9/11 and about trying to get past what happened to our country on that terrible day. Um, and it's really hard for me to sing it because it's very emotional. Um, and I actually am going to bring in another guitarist for that because I feel like sometimes when I get into my guitar, I kind of lose a little bit of the connection to the lyrics because I'm so focused on all the things that I have to be doing. And so I really want that to just be about the mood and about the lyrics. And so I'm going to bring my guitarist Brian Wilson in, and he's going to play the guitar while I get to just deliver that song. And I hope I can deliver it to our community in a way that everyone feels the original sentiment of the song.
Is that a tough song to sing? I mean emotional too, but just the way it's written. And I'm not a music guy. That's not my thing, you know. But I mean, other than listening to music, of course. But is it a difficult? Is it a technical song? I guess that's what I'm asking.
It's going to be interesting because I think I might change the key just so that it better fits a female voice. And so when you're working on cover songs, sometimes trying to sing them in the original key of a male voice is a little bit difficult,
Uh,
and it won't sound as good as if I translated it into a key that maybe sounds better for me.
I see.
So Brian and I are actually getting together this Sunday, and we're going to work on this and find the right key. So it might sound a little bit different to the crowd. Some people don't even notice if it's in a different key. Honestly, if you're not a musician, sometimes it just totally blows past you that you've changed the key of the song. But we'll try it in the original and see how that sounds. But if I can deliver it better in a different, slightly different key, that might actually work better to deliver the song in the best Miranda way possible.
And so, are you countywide, Southern California? How, if someone wanted to contact you, but where, what is your territory? I mean, do you go north, or you go all over
All
LA?
over, yeah, all over. So the farthest we've been this year, we played up in Mammoth with the full band. So we went up there for a 2-day gig, all the way at Mammoth Mountain in the snow, performing out in the snow. It was a lot of fun. They took really good care of us. But anywhere, so mostly Southern California, especially if you just want like kind of the singer-songwriter vibe. Mostly here in Southern California, but if you want the full band, I mean, I can travel anywhere, obviously, but for the most part, we've stayed within California's boundaries. We just find that home is where the heart is, and this is where we have all our fans. So this is where people kind of tend to hire us, and we totally appreciate it because we can't, like I said, we can't do what we do unless people love the music and come out and show up. And sometimes the restaurants, the bars, the wineries hire you, but if they don't make money while you're doing your thing, it doesn't really work out, and they won't have music again. So we've got to have the people there supporting the businesses that
Do
that hire
do you
us.
have albums out?
I don't have albums out. I have songs out. So
Singles?
anywhere that you stream your music, Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, you can find Miranda Ramos. Google it and you'll find me, mirandaramosmusic.com. Or if you use Instagram and Facebook at Miranda Ramos Music. So you can pretty much find me anywhere. If you put in Miranda Ramos into Google, it's like you'll find me.
Okay. And it's such a beautiful day here in the park. It's so quiet, except for the crows, the noisy crows in the
And the
background.
motorcycle.
And before we wrap this up, I just wonder if you have any message, particularly to the immediate community of Lakeside, which is your community also.
Yes.
And met your mom. She's such a sweetheart. Just met one of your daughters, and really looking forward to the presentation, all the presentations on 9/11 in Lakeside. And we're going to begin at 9 o'clock staging and photos at Mary's Donuts behind. A lot of the performers will already be at the old historic church on Main Avenue. The walk will take about 15 minutes. The church bells will be ringing, and we have some surprise people too that will be playing in the walk. And then right at 6:30 promptly, the program will begin and will end promptly at 7:30. And so we're looking at locking in all the different people by the middle of this month and start moving with the logistics of everything. But anyway, back to you. Any message to all of our community?
Yeah, I'd love to our community to come out. We are one of those communities that stick together through the good and the bad, and so this is a chance to really do both in one place. Really get together and remember what happened to our country, but in a way that we're going to really uplift one another through the healing process. I don't think we're ever going to feel um, good about what happened or feel like we're past it. I don't think that that's something we can even strive for. But what we can do is stick together and heal together. And I hope that that's what we can do that night.
I want to thank you so much for your time, Miranda, and look forward to watching you and your success and your evolution in all the music and what you're doing.
Thank you,
Thank you
Shiloh.
again.